Hey everybody, Mark Johnson here, founder and creative director of Able Ape Studios, back again with another episode of It's Go Time, episode number 22. In today's episode, I share with you my top 5 ways to be more disciplined. So, when you want to be more disciplined, in a sense, what you're really saying is that you want to create a habit that you can mesh into your daily life that doesn't really take up that much time. That's what discipline is. Discipline is the ability to, complete a certain task at a certain time without really having to think about it. And so today I'm going to give you my top 5 ways to be more disciplined. My number 1 way to be more disciplined is to choose one thing that you would like to change or like to add within your life. Just one thing. If you start picking 1 or 2 or 3 different things, it's going to make it more difficult to really find the success that you're looking for. So if you start with one, see that you can, handle that. You can develop the habit that you're trying to create by being more disciplined. Then you can move on to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. But you want to start with one so that you can pursue it, and at the same time ensure that you're going to have the success that you're looking for. My number 2 way to be more disciplined is to understand the cost if you don't achieve this discipline or create this habit. Or even another way to look at it is to be able to visualize yourself doing this so that you can better create what it takes to do this within yourself. Okay, if you look at it from the negative side of what it's going to cost, it may also motivate you. But at the same time, you want to be able to look at it from the positive side. So if you visualize yourself actually doing it and being a success at it, it's more likely that you'll become a success at it, and you'll be able to implement this discipline into your daily life. And my number 3 way to become more disciplined is to block out time for whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. If it's being more active, so you're going out running or going to the gym. For myself, it's the ability to write more often, and so I'm setting myself this month to try to write every single day. In previous months I've been writing a couple of times a week, so I can create my quota, which was being able to have 2 pieces per week. And so by the end of the month, I would have about 8 pieces. So whatever it may be, again, it's going out and running, block out time so that you can better set yourself up for success by having that time, blocked and protect it. Don't let your daily life kind of encroach on that time, because it seems more important or whatever it is. So block out the time and stick to it. My number 4 way to build more discipline is to monitor your results. So, if it's say that you want to go running every day, and you start seeing that there's certain things that interfere with that or get in the way and keep you from doing it. You don't want to stop completely, but you want to be able to understand the things that are getting in your way and defend it, defend that time, defend that space, defend what it is you're trying to become more disciplined, and not allow those extra, outside things to kind of interfere with that. So monitor your results and tweak them if you need to. If it's, maybe it's the time that you blocked out that's not necessarily working for you, block out a different time. Maybe it's, not understanding the full cost of not being able to do it. So understand that cost a little bit more. If it's weight gain or weight loss, whatever it is that you're trying to do, understand what your results that you're getting are saying and tweak them if you have to. My 5th and final way to create more discipline within your life is to reward yourself when you do a good job. Say it's the end of the week, for myself, I've written every day, say reward myself. I should reward myself because I did a good job. That's going to reinforce the good habit or reinforce the discipline that you're instilling in your life, and at the same time it's going to make you feel good, and you'll just be more apt to continue this discipline and create a habit if you do this process. So I hope these top 5 tips on how to be more disciplined have been helpful to you. Hopefully you can use it within your own life. I know I'm definitely being my own guinea pig, because I'm using these exact same things to create a discipline in my life, which I talked about earlier, which was the writing every single day. So I'm working on definitely a schedule where I'm blocking out a certain amount of time each day to write, and I'll let you know how it turns out. But I'm believing that if I stick to these things, and even these top 5, that I will come out in the end more successful than I did. And maybe I don't get it right away, but through the process of learning the cost and tweaking to get my results, I'm sure I'll be able to accomplish this. This is not something that's that difficult, but I don't know what you're dealing with. So if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing to the channel, definitely subscribe. And if you have maybe a tip on how to be more disciplined or how to create a habit, leave that in the comment box below. Or if there's something that you're dealing with that you want to become more disciplined with or at, leave that in the comment box below. Maybe we can start a conversation. Maybe you can help me out. Maybe I can help you out. So, like we always do at this time, have a blessed day. See you on the flip side. Let's go.